I hate to say it, at this moment in time, my sense of humour is fairly drained.
Oh dear. Legends, welcome back to the channel. John here on a beautiful day in Lincolnshire, and behind me is Trigger's broom, also known as the Purple Smart. It is my 2004 Smart 450, and if you haven't seen the series on the channel, Dad and I rebuilt the engine and we've rebuilt all the suspension, and it's had loads of stuff done to it. Up until last April, so April 2024, it was my daily driver. I've hammered sort of 60-odd thousand miles on the car, which is why it needed rebuilding. Anyway, it's been stood for about 6 months because I haven't used it in the spring-summer season, owing to the fact that it doesn't have aircon, and the 451 I own rides, well, much better. This, however, has character and is remaining as part of the John Coupland collection. Just take a look at this though, because I went to start it up the other day. It squealed like a proverbial pig and then started smoking. I genuinely thought it was on fire. That is the alternator belt, which has gone and snapped. I don't know what the issue is here. It could be that the water pump has seized. It could be that the alternator has seized. It could be that a pulley has gone and seized. Remember, Ian Seabrook, Mr. HubNut, had the same issue with his smart car, in that something down there had seized and actually turned out to be the alternator. Again, I've been using the car and it's been fine. So if the alternator has seized in 6 months, I'm going to be very surprised, but it could be the case. In this video then, let's diagnose it. I have bought a new belt. It's cost me £8. We'll have a chat with Dad and hopefully get the Purple Smart back on the road. So like I alluded to in the introduction then, the alternators on these cars have a habit of sticking. Ian Seabrook, Mr. HubNut, had a problem with his, and I think he had to replace the alternator in the end. I've got the car open there only to let the smell of the smoke out. You can probably see in there where the alternator is. The water pump is down there too. It's a bit fiddly to get to, but the team at Evolution have told me that, well, it's a common fault. I've gone and bought a new belt. Where is it? It's in here somewhere. I've got all this out as well because I've had it on charge. Febi Bilstein belt 40325. It's a 788mm belt, and it's got, I think, is it 4 grooves, something like that. That's £8, as I say. We'll have a chat with Dad then and see if we can get that belt on there and find out what's seized. I'm expecting it to be the alternator, to be honest with you. That's what I'm expecting. Hopefully a little bit of a tap maybe with a Longbridge screwdriver might solve the problem, but it might be a new alternator. We'll soon find out.
Hello!
Hello, afternoon, how are
I've
you?
got to talk to you, so you tell me.
Yeah, well, yeah, about this smart car, but before we do that, you got a good tan.
Yeah, I've been out in the garden quite a bit.
How was your holiday? Good?
In the garden, yeah, it's all right, mate.
No. We'll discuss that in a different video, your holiday in a podcast. So we're back with the Smart 450. The Purple Smart, because, well, as I've just shown everybody, this is my alternator belt.
It's normal.
It's normal, is it?
That's the Evolution, man.
Yeah, it is, and I asked HubNut as well, he had the same problem.
He did.
Yeah, so you were on holiday, I went to use the smart car, and it squealed like a pig and then set on fire, basically.
It's normal, isn't it? But it's been stood for a long while, hasn't it?
It's been stood for about 6 months.
Yeah, well, there you go then. It's normal.
What, it's normal for an alternator to seize?
You know it is. Read the blooming books.
Right, okay. So how are we going to fix this? What's the plan?
I'm not going to get my hands mucky. You're going to do it.
Yeah.
I'm not getting my hands mucky.
How are we fixing it?
I'm going to mend it.
Yeah.
How are we going to do it yet, son? I really don't.
Could be new alternator time, right?
We'll have to have a look, shan't we? Mr. HubNuts did the same. Mr. Evolution says it's normal when you stand them.
Hopefully it just needs
normal.
Hopefully it just needs a bit of a love tap.
I think the alternator needs stripping and new bearings fitted.
Yeah, enjoy. So Dad's jacking up the back,
chop
but
the front wheels, son, would
we're
you
going to
please?
chop. Oh yeah, sure. Chop the front wheels and take this wheel off.
Stop doing the donkey work.
In go the axle stands. Important.
You what, son?
I says in go the axle stands. Important.
They've seen enough of our videos to know we put the axle stones in.
Yeah, but if you don't tell them, people will say, you haven't put the axle stones in.
Tell them to open the bloody eyes.
Knocking wheel nuts all. Wheel nuts coming out.
Perfect.
Off comes the wheel.
You need this.
Wheel arch liner.
No, you need the wheel arch liner out according to the interwebs.
Yeah.
But you need that thing off first, which is them plugs, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
I'll just go get you a plug removing tool.
I'm assuming we're not taking the hub off here.
The thing.
The thing needs to come off, yeah. It's like a cover, isn't it?
Yeah.
And the wheel arch liner as well. The wheel arch liner, I think, is screwed
we'll
in,
leave
maybe
the wheel
bolted
arch
in.
liner for now. I think they take the wheel arch liner off so you can get the alternator out. It's them plug things, the pushing holes, like a giant screw.
Yeah, I'm just looking at them. 1, 2, there's 2 of them.
Yes. Giant blinking screw.
1. It's covered in Tetraseal, man.
Yeah, that's why I'm not touching it.
Who's Tetrasealed this to high heaven? Ta-da! Right, how does that come out? Does it come out at the top or the bottom? Oh, I can see the alternator now. Liner out.
Does it make it easier to get at it, isn't it?
Well, only just. We're like 10 minutes into the job and I'm already sweating already. It's ever so hot. Should have put my shorts on.
I'm 10 minutes into this job and realise I've got not like mending things. That's not the right size.
So the first plan of action is to see if we can turn it and free it up, right?
I think so, mate, yeah. I think so, son. The next plan is to take it off and repair it properly.
Well, we may be lucky.
See if that fits on the pulley, son. Is it too big?
Yeah, it is. So the alternator is sort of down and up and under here. It is a bit of a nuisance to get at, but best laid plans. 24 mil.
Will that bar fit it?
Should do. The chassis is in the way.
Oh, righty, you want a spanner then, don't you? 24.
Afraid so. You know, this alternator shouldn't be that seized because I used it not that long ago.
Yeah?
I took it to work. This doesn't seem deep enough.
Oh, I know what you mean.
Does that make sense? That's deep.
I know what you mean. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Have you got the deep
I
one?
know what you mean. Let the old man have a look, because I ain't got a spanner. I know what you're talking about, but I just can't supply you with the right tool.
Okay, you have a look.
Yeah, I know just what you're saying. I know just what's not the right tool that won't go in there. So what we need is something different. Oh, we ain't got the right tool for the job, have we? Over there, we're in a bit of a mess, aren't we?
Well, yeah.
So we can't do the job. Oh, it's not solid, is it?
No.
No, it's not. It's not solid. Pass me the WD-40.
Yeah. Where you put it? Is it in the
I
old...
don't know.
Oh yeah, I see it. This could...
In my humble opinion,
Yeah.
whatever we're going to do is a bodge unless we take the alternator off and do it properly.
Fair enough.
Sounds like a load of...
So you're going to put some WD-40 on it to sort of
Sounds a
penetrate
bit
it.
bloody amateurish to me.
Amateurish in extreme.
Yeah, I don't really do that.
So as Dad said, that's not the best way of doing
It's
this.
not, is it?
It's a bit of a bodge,
It
actually.
is. We want to take that wheel arch liner off, take the battery lead off, take the ruddy alternator off and do the job properly.
Good. I like your style.
Battery disconnected.
I'll get the battery off.
Yeah. Wheel arch liner out. You can do that, but I'm not going to get lathered up in your Tetraseal.
10 mil. This battery setup's a bit unusual.
You just disconnect one of the leads, that's all you got to do.
Well, the negative literally just connects to the body.
That's right, that's how they do.
Yeah. It's just so so short. Wheel arch liner's out. Good news. Now what can we see?
see all sorts of wondrous things.
So I'm going to show you in here at the alternator. There's the crankcase pulley, as Dad said, that we saw earlier. There is the alternator. It's in there. Apparently, it'll come out without dropping everything. Fingers crossed.
Oh, you're almost in the buggering way when I'm walking.
What would have been handy is if we checked evolution before we did this job.
Yeah, you're the bloody internet man.
That's a big coaster. I heard that go.
Yeah, you bloody did, son. I'm taking the bolt out this engine mounting so I can swing the engine towards the back a bit to give me a bit more room.
Right.
That's what I'm doing. Go in the back and take out of the engine.
Yep.
And hold it the way I'm moving it, can you? So it's basically pulling the top towards you.
Yep. Just move it again.
Go on.
Yep.
Fuck it won't come out the hole. Right, now the engine will do that there. Right, well, alright, let's keep coming.
Hang on.
Hang on a minute. I think it's going to stop soon, isn't it?
It's stopped.
Yeah. See, I've got plenty of fucking room now. Right. Right. Quarter drive sockets, you know where they live, don't you?
Tell me.
In the drawer section where the quarter drive is. But I want the sockets that are not deep, and I want an 8 and a 10, please. Well, a mess of these fullies under here, John boy.
Has it?
Yeah, it has. Don't know whether it's just melted belt on it. Foot for it, me. Melted belt on them or what, I don't know.
It looks like it, doesn't it?
I hope it is, but we're going to have to clean all that off.
I can see it all on the water pump. Here's the moment of truth. Out comes the alternator.
I think I get some.
Now it's out. Let's take a look at that. Ta-da!
See that there? You don't want to stick that up your bum.
Oh, right. Seized. I'm genuinely surprised that's seized on there.
It's a normal thing to happen.
Yeah. The first plan of attack is to see if we can turn it over, I suppose, and free it up. You can see that all this is all well full of gunk from where it went and burnt, and you can see it's sort of hung on here.
Have that cleaned off first, eh?
Go on then, let's see how seized it actually is. Oh yeah. That needs sorting.
It needs clean that tinker.
So, I'm an idiot when it comes to these things. How does an alternator work?
It generates electricity. It generates alternating current.
By an electromagnet or?
2 electromagnets.
Oh.
There's a stator electromagnet and a stationary electromagnet and a turning electromagnet. The AC alternator has a device in it to turn then it to DC, or as the electrical bloke at our college used to say, the AC alternator and the DC dynamo.
Why are we not just buying a new alternator?
If you'd followed Mr. Kane at Evolution, he says you'll buy one off eBay and it'll be the wrong one.
Ah, fair enough.
Because they just send one out at fits, but it doesn't work properly.
So that is why we're going to hopefully refurb and fix the original one on the car, because it's the right thing. It charges well, it runs it.
It was doing anyway.
Yeah. So this cover's coming off now. Aha. Oh. Alternation stuff.
Yeah. But you'd think this end would be seized, wouldn't it?
So we've actually identified that it is this end bearing that is seized, not the other side. So this side is seized.
Yes, I still got older bits. Now then, remember where they went. Mark that, Peter, I shall forget.
You've just used some Nissan Micro Flame Red on there. What's that about?
There's some special bolts that hold the cover on, dude. I'm just marking where they go so I'm not scratching them and putting it together.
Well, we've noticed there's a crack in the casing and it's, well, not coming apart. So I'm sat here researching a new one. It's the 63321658. This is the genuine smart one.
Yeah. You understood here what Mr. Kane said.
Yeah, well, they're about 80 quid for a brand new one.
Mr. Kane says he'll sell you one that's and it's not the right thing. I just wanted to change the bearings in the flipping thing.
Yeah, we can't get it apart, can we?
Well, I'm not. Since it's cracked already.
Yeah, it's not coming apart.
Be gentle with it.
So Dad's in the garage still fettling the alternator. We're trying to get it apart, as you can hear. Meanwhile, I'm going to clean all these pulleys up because they've got all gunk on them from the belt when it went bang. Well, that's all the rubber that came off the pulleys. That's actually taken me about half an hour. While I've been doing that, you've been busy. What have you been doing?
Getting the bloody muck out of my eyes, mate.
Right,
yeah, we're done.
Alternator, where's it gone?
It's out here, I think.
Oh, it's out there. What have we done to it?
Knocked it about and squirted WD-40 in it and put it back together.
Yeah, a new one was about 90, 100 quid, but actually this is potentially going to be okay. Now we've cleaned it.
Soon find out.
We shall soon find out. That's the next plan of action. It may be that we still put a brand new one on it because you can see there's a crack in the case there. We've cleaned it all out. It's free now. We'll put it back on the car. Ta-da! Nice and free. No noise. No drag. So putting it back on is, well, obviously the reverse of doing what we did, but putting a belt on as well. At what point does the belt go on? At the end?
Yes, mate.
Yeah. There you are. Here's the alternator. Remember, it goes in about face.
Does arse about face.
Arse about face. Much fiddling to get that in there. It's a bit tricky.
Lower her down a tad, please. Stop!
So the alternator is back in, the cables are connected back up. We are just tightening up the bolts and the nuts and the bracket that holds it in place. And then we've got the engine mounting to put back in because we've tipped the engine forward to get to the alternator. Then it's the belt back on and see if it's done the job. Right, we need the belt then. Here it is, the Febi Bilstein belt.
Tight.
It's the Keilrippenreimen, did you know? Multi-V belt, there it is.
Was it on the big pulley or the little? It's on the big one, isn't it?
It's on the big pulley, yeah.
That's why it didn't look right.
Belt. In goes the engine mount bolt that we took off prior. We've had to jack the engine back up a little bit just to align it up.
Come boy, lead you to work. Oh, come out, you tinker. Just try lowering it a fraction, John.
Lower, yeah?
Yeah, just... Whoa, up a bit, whoa. Just shake it from the top. No, shake it from the top.
I'll shake the engine. Ready?
Yeah.
Oh. Hang on a second, I've just made a terrible mistake. So alternators on, leads are all on, engine mounting's on, time to put the battery back on to test it.
Well, go put the ignition on and tell me if you've got a red ignition light for a start, would you please?
I have got the red alternator light, yes.
Start the old girl up then, son.
That sounds better. Cool.
Don't think the alternator is perfect.
No.
Because I'm sure it's not. But it goes and the light goes out. Which is a start if the light goes out.
What does it mean if the light goes out?
It means it's charging.
Right, okay. I've learned something.
Well, it's a warning light, isn't it?
Yeah. You don't want me to keep this in case you need a longer alternator belt and you can add some extra?
I hate to say it, at this moment in time my sense of humour is fairly drained.
Oh dear.
It's quite drained.
Is that like the battery would be drained without the alternator?
Yeah.
It's not the nicest job in the world. But I'm going to tidy up around here now then. Put my charger away. Put the battery back. Here's a spanner, don't lose that. In goes the passenger footrest. Carpet. And the carpet. You'd never know. Poor old Purple Smart. Add the wheel arch liner. That thing is the cover for the alternator. Lastly, on goes the wheel. Right, let's put it on the deck. In fact, let's put the engine cover back in place first. And the good thing about that being up like that for a week or two is it's actually dried the carpet out, so no more damp in the back of my Smart. Put the parcel shelf back in.
I ain't dipped the oil on this lately.
Not yet.
I'll do it when it's level.
Let's lower her down. Let's light out the way first. We'll torque the wheels up and away we go. I have set that to 110 Newton meters. Hooray, good news, all done. Here it is, job done. We'll have a chat with Dad in a second, but we'll dip the oil while we're here just to make sure it's not burning oil, because these have a habit of doing that as well. Right, that's it then, job done. On the old Purple Smart, we'll have a chat with Dad now. I have just dipped the oil, it's at 3/4, so winner winner. All good. Make sure I've got my keys in my pocket. How was that?
Shit.
Yeah, wasn't a good job that, was it?
Really?
And actually, well, we've not done a proper job of that. We've replaced the belt and we've unseized the alternator. Best practice?
Yeah, it must have new bearings in it with no pre-con alternator, doesn't it?
Yeah. But it'll keep us going, it'll keep us on the move. Why did the belt snap?
Because the alternator wasn't turning and the engine was.
So it's just sort of frictioned itself
It's killed it, hasn't it?
across everything, and because it got hot and it set fire to itself.
It would do, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Cool. Thanks for that.
Thank you. I enjoyed that.
It's taken us a couple of hours, that. It's not the best thing in the world, but at least we've not had to put a new alternator on.
Top tip though, drop that lower arm down. Makes the job 15 times easier.
What, when you're...
Putting the alternator in and out.
yeah. Drop the top arm.
No, the lower that side a tad.
Yeah, on the engine.
I tip the engine forward.
Yeah.
It's easy to get at the flipping screws for the...
Yeah. That's it. Purple Smart. Done.
People do them without doing that. I don't know how on earth to do it. Well, they do. They struggle, but...
Oh, fallen over the tripod. There it is. There's a Purple
drop
Smart.
that lower arm a tad as well. It makes it easier to get it in and out, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. I'm going to clean it now. And I've got a new number plate to go on the back.
Excellent.
To replace the
You
old
want to
one.
give it a whiz up the road.
Yeah. Thanks for your help.
Take your phone with you though.
Well, there you have it then. As Dad said, not the easiest job in the world. We thought it might have been a 10-minute job, free the alternator off and stick a belt on it. Dad says no, he didn't. He knew it was going to be a difficult job. Anyway, Purple Smart, I'm going to use it now just to keep that alternator going. I'm going to take it to work and back and give it a whiz up the road as well. If you've enjoyed this video, thumbs up. Yes, I know I should have put a new alternator on it, but actually that one is the original one. The crack that we saw is not structural, by the way, before anyone shouts at me and says, it's got a crack in it. Not structural, not a major problem. The belt has been replaced. We've never replaced that belt on the car, so it needed doing anyway. Anyway, comment down below, like, subscribe, don't forget to do all that gumph, you know the score. Till next time, have a great day. Thanks to Dad as always. Thanks to you for watching. See you later. As ever, thank you for watching this video. Dad and I have selected a couple more videos for you that we think that you might like. They're here now. Just give them a click to watch them. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already done so. It means a lot to us. Thank you.